My beloved child, if your eyes have found these words, it's not by chance, this moment is a divine appointment. I invite you to pause, just for a moment. Step away from the noise. Step away from the distractions. Here, in this sacred space, I want to meet you, heart to heart, soul to soul. You don't have to come perfect. You don't need to hide your tears, your doubts, or your weariness. I see it all already, and I still call you precious. You are mine. You've been trying to carry so much alone. The silent battles. The weight on your shoulders. The prayers whispered in the quiet of night. But, my child, you were never meant to bear it all alone. Let me carry the heaviness for you. I am your refuge. Your hiding place. The one who strengthens you in your weakness. In me, you will find a rest that restores your soul. Breathe deeply. Let your spirit settle. Let my presence wrap around you like a warm blanket on a cold morning. I'm not far, I'm closer than your very breath. Right now, I am reaching out. Not with condemnation. Not with demands. But with a love that stays, that lifts, that never lets go. When you feel like you're falling apart, I am the one holding you together. Let go of what troubles you. Pour it out before me. There is no shame here. Only grace. Only peace. Let me transform your burdens into lightness, your sorrow into joy. My love is not temporary. It's not based on how strong your faith is today. It is constant, eternal, and always enough. This isn't the end of your story, it's the beginning of something new. So, come and rest. I'm already here. Stay here with me a little longer, dear one. You've come into my presence, and now I want you to hear what I've been waiting to whisper into the deepest corners of your soul. I know how long you've waited, how often you've hoped, only to feel let down. I've seen the questions rise up in your mind: why hasn't it changed yet? Why does it still hurt? Have you forgotten me, Lord? My child, not for a single moment have I looked away. Not once have I stopped working behind the scenes of your life. Even when you cannot trace my hand, trust that my heart is steady. I am never idle. I am never late. The silence you fear is not abandonment, it is preparation. The stillness is not emptiness, it is sacred space where I mold your strength, your faith, your character. Every tear you've cried has been gathered, not wasted. Every step you've taken in the dark has been seen and cherished. You are not walking blind, you are walking by faith, and that faith is precious to me. Let me assure you, the delay is not denial. The pain is not punishment. It is shaping you into the vessel I will fill with more than you've asked for. It's hard to understand now, but the very trial you want to escape may be the doorway to the breakthrough I've prepared. Don't rush the process. Instead, lean into my promises. Remind yourself that I am the God who parts seas, who raises the dead, who feeds multitudes with the smallest offering. If I can do that, imagine what I can do with your life. Let this moment be a holy pause. Lift your eyes again. See the horizon beginning to glow. I am the one who walks ahead of you, removing obstacles you didn't even know were there. I go before you into the next season, preparing blessings with your name on them. Do not let the voice of doubt speak louder than my truth. Do not let what you see distract you from what I'm doing. There's a time coming, very soon, when you'll look back on today and say, even when I didn't feel it, God was carrying me. So rest now, not because everything is fixed, but because you know who holds it all. Let hope rise again. Let peace return. I'm already making a way. Now that your heart is quieter, let me remind you of something sacred, something the world tries to make you forget. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not overlooked. From the very beginning, before the first sunrise touched the earth, I knew you. I crafted you with intention, every detail of who you are, every part of your personality, every longing in your heart. None of it is random. You were created with a purpose, set apart for a life of meaning that reflects my goodness. And even in the moments when shame whispers that you're not enough, even when regret drags its chains across your soul, I am still here. My love for you is not based on your achievements, your behavior, or your past. My love is rooted in my nature, unchanging, compassionate, and full of mercy. I want you to know something: your name is written on my heart. Yes, even with your doubts. Even with your flaws. I haven't turned my face away. I see every battle you fight behind closed doors. I know the silent tears, the hidden pain, the deep desire to be seen, truly seen, and still loved. You are. Right now, I'm calling you to rise up in that truth. You are not disqualified. You are not too far gone. You are chosen. You are mine. And the wounds you carry, I see them. Not one has gone unnoticed. I know what was said to you. I know what was done. I know how some days it takes all the strength you have just to keep going. But listen closely, those wounds do not define you. My healing does. Let me take the labels off, the ones that say, broken, unworthy, too late. Let me speak over you the name I've always had for you, beloved. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and nothing about your life is a mistake. This world may try to convince you that you need to earn your worth. But I have already declared it. I gave everything so you could be free. That's how much you matter to me. So today, look up. Stand tall, not because you have all the answers, but because you are held by the one who does. Let this truth anchor your identity: you are known, you are valued, and you are never alone. I call you mine. And nothing, no fear, no failure, no circumstance, can take you out of my hand. Now that you remember who you are, chosen, loved, and seen, let's talk about where you're going. You've asked, which way should I go? You felt stuck, like you're standing at a crossroads with no clear sign. The fear of making the wrong move has kept you frozen. But hear me now, child, you don't have to figure this out alone. I know the way forward. Even when the road disappears beneath your feet, even when life feels like a maze of uncertainty, I am not confused. I'm not pacing the heavens, trying to come up with a plan. I already have one. Let that settle into your heart: I have a plan. Not just any plan, but one designed specifically for you. It's not generic. It's not secondhand. It's tailor-made with your name written into every detail. I see the things you don't. I'm working in places your eyes cannot reach. Where you see barriers, I see opportunities. Where you feel lost, I am your compass. Where others gave up, I step in. So take my hand. I'm not leading you into fear, but into faith. Not into chaos, but into purpose. You don't have to have the whole map, you just need to trust the one who's already at your destination. And I'm not just walking ahead of you, I'm walking beside you. I'm shielding you from behind. You are completely surrounded by my presence. There will be moments when it's hard to see past today's trial. The voices of fear may try to rise again. But when they do, let my voice be louder. Let it echo through your soul: I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. When you feel weary, I'll renew your strength. When you're unsure, I'll give you clarity. When the door closes, I'll open a better one in my timing. So don't rush. Don't panic. You don't need to chase after every opportunity or fix every situation in your own strength. You're not behind. You're not missing out. You are right where you need to be for me to do something extraordinary. Let me rebuild what was broken. Let me restore what life tried to take from you. Let me guide you, not just to a destination, but into a deeper relationship with me, where every step is filled with peace, purpose, and unshakable hope. You are not wandering. You are walking with the God who knows exactly where you're going. So breathe. We're moving forward together. Now that your feet are steady again and you know I'm walking with you, there's something else I want you to lay down, the burden you've been carrying for far too long. Yes, I see it. The weight you tuck behind a brave face. The responsibility, the fear, the inner battles that no one else fully understands. You've been holding it all together, for your family, your future, even your faith. But you were never meant to live that way. Let me ask you this, gently, when was the last time you simply rested in my presence? Not striving. Not fixing. Not proving anything. Just resting, soul deep, knowing that I've got it all in my hands. You're exhausted because you've been trying to solve what only I can redeem. You've been repeating the same prayers, hoping for a shift, while secretly believing it all depends on your effort. But beloved, this weight is not yours to carry alone. It never was. I am the God who carries burdens. The one who calms storms. The one who mends hearts that ache quietly in the dark. So come to me, really come, with every piece of your worry, every thought that keeps you up at night, every moment you've replayed over and over, trying to understand. You don't have to fix yourself to be worthy of my presence. You don't have to hide your pain to be embraced by my arms. I don't need you to pretend you're strong, because my strength is already enough for both of us. Take a deep breath. Let go. Hand me the guilt, the bitterness, the questions. I know what happened. I know what you've endured. And no, it wasn't fair. It wasn't right. But I specialize in turning ashes into beauty, and I have not wasted a single part of your story. Even the most broken chapters will be rewritten into something meaningful. You don't have to be the hero in your own story. Let me be the one who lifts you, who rescues you, who restores the joy that life tried to steal. And while you're here, don't rush away. Sit in this stillness. Breathe in the truth, you are deeply loved. As you are. Right now. This isn't just about healing your wounds, it's about awakening your heart to the life I've prepared for you. And it begins here, with surrender. With trust. With choosing to believe that you are not forgotten and you are never too far gone. Let the walls fall. Let the tears come. Let your soul exhale. You don't have to carry this alone, not anymore. Now that your burdens are no longer yours to bear, now that you've allowed peace to enter the places that once only knew pressure and pain, hear this final truth, child of mine, you were made to overcome. Not in your own might. Not through perfection. But by the power that lives within you, the same power that raised my son from the grave. That resurrection power is not far away, it's alive inside you, strengthening your spirit, igniting hope, breathing courage into your weary soul. This isn't just about surviving. It's about rising, with purpose, with clarity, with a fire that no trial can extinguish. Yes, I know there have been moments when you wanted to give up. When the night seemed endless and the voices of doubt grew louder than truth. But every second you chose to stay, to keep trusting, even with trembling hands, you were winning battles in the spiritual realm you couldn't even see. I see you. I always have. You are not the defeated one, you are the beloved warrior who kept walking when everything tried to stop you. Now, rise. Lift your eyes. The same voice that stilled the storm is speaking over you now, peace, be still. The chaos doesn't define you. The past no longer holds you. You're stepping into something new, a life full of freedom, joy, and impact. I've placed gifts in you. I've written dreams on your heart. And nothing that's been broken will remain that way under my restoration. I go before you into your future. I stand behind you as your rear guard. I walk beside you as your closest companion. Every detail of your life is under my care, and I have not brought you this far to leave you now. You will see doors open, not because you forced them, but because I have appointed the time. You will see healing flow, not as a reward, but as a promise fulfilled. You will speak words of life, not just for your own freedom, but to lift others who walk the path you once knew too well. So don't be afraid of what's ahead. What you've been through has prepared you for this very hour. You are not stepping out alone, you're stepping out anointed, called, covered. This is your moment to walk boldly. To love freely. To hope deeply. To live fully. And when the enemy tries to remind you of where you've been, remind him of who you belong to. The battle is no longer yours, it belongs to the Lord. And the outcome has already been decided, victory. So take my hand once more. Let's walk forward, into joy, into purpose, into the beautiful unfolding of every promise I've made. I'm not finished with your story. In fact, it's just beginning.